So we go to business economics paper 1 for January 2023. So what is the name given to a firm that manufactures cars? That's manufacturing sector. It's in the secondary sector. We have primary sector, which is for extraction of raw materials. We have secondary sector, which converts raw materials into finished goods, which manufacturing is part of them. And we have the tertiary sector, which is about services like teaching, education, banking, insurance, tourism. So here it's manufacturing. Manufacture of cars is part of the secondary sector of the economy. So it's B. Question 2. B. A firm that employs 540 workers has a total monthly output of 27,000 units. What is the monthly labor productivity of the firm? For labor productivity, it is output divided by number of workers. Output divided by number of workers. That's the formula for labor productivity. So here we have our output to be 27,000, and you divide it by 540, which gives you 50 units. That's 50. Output divided by numbers of workers, 50 units. Question C. What is meant by the term division of labor? Division of labor is the specialization of an individual on one task. Division of labor is the specialization of an individual on one task. That is what division of labor is. And you can also define it as the process of breaking down production process into different stages. And each stage is being performed by different people. So that means there's a production. We split it into different stages. So like the schools, they have business teacher, they have math teacher, they have English teacher. So each teacher does its own job or its own task. That is what division of labor is. But in a short way, you can say division of labor is the specialization of an individual on one task. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. So we go to question C. D now, sorry. State one factor of production. When we talk about factor of production, we're talking about resources that help in the production of goods and services. These are factors of production. Resources that help in the production of goods and services. So we have land, labor, capital, and enterprise. They said we should state one. So you can just choose enterprise or land or labor, just one. So question E. Define the term public sector. We call it a public sector because government provides goods and services. It's the provision of goods and services by government. That's the public sector. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Like me, how would you write to them?
Yeah, government provision of... Public sector is the government provision of goods and services. Public sector belongs to government. So in that sector, government takes charge of enterprise. What to produce, how to produce. Yeah. So we go to question F now. I said we have Joseph paints portraits of tourists who visit his hometown. He recently reduced the price of the charges by 2.5% and quantity demanded increased by 3.2%. Calculate the two decimal place the PED for Joseph's portraits. You are advised to share your working. For price elasticity of demand is the degree of responsiveness between the quantity demanded of a product as a result of a change in price. That is what PED is. Because in the exam, they might ask you the meaning of price elasticity of demand. So the degree of responsiveness between the quantity demanded of a product as a result of a change in price. That is PED. And the formula is percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in price. So here we have the price has increased. They said the price has reduced by 2.5, which is negative 2.5. And the quantity demanded has increased by 3.2. That's positive. So we have 2.5 divided 3.2. 3.2 divided by negative 2.5. So that gives you an answer. So we go to question G. Are you there?
Yes.
So for question G, they said, Figure 1 shows the market for trainers. Using the diagram below, draw the likely effects on the market after a popular celebrity. Celebrity was seen wearing trainers. Label the new curve, the new equilibrium price, and the new equilibrium quantity. So here they're saying there's trainers, trainers that people wear. So they find it in a celebrity. Where is it? So it means the demand for it will increase because everybody wants to be like a celebrity. Do you understand? Like Cristiano Ronaldo wears a trainer, a Nike trainer. So everybody wants to wear the same trainer, yes or no? Yes. So the demand for that trainer would increase. Do you understand? So do you get the point I'm making here? So the demand for trainers will increase as the quantity for trainers will extend from QE. From QE, are you there?
Yes. From
QE to Q1. As a result of that, the demand curve will shift rightward from D to D1, and the price will increase from PE to P1. So there's going to be a new equilibrium price at P1 because the quantity demanded the demand curve has shifted from D to D1 because the quantity demanded has increased from QE to Q1. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? So go to question H. Spice Cottage is a new food producing business. Its prices are lower than market research suggests. Consumers would be willing to pay. So explain one reason why Spice Cottage may not aim to maximize its profit. They said the price is lower here. So a business may not aim to maximize profit because it has other objectives, such as maybe survival. The business doesn't want to make profit. It wants to survive. So because it wants to survive, Spice Cottage might have been charging a lower price because it needs to survive. It wants to continue to be in the business. That's why it's charging a lower price. And when you charge a lower price, it means your revenue will be lower. As a result of that, your profit will also be lower. So you won't be able to maximize profit because you are charging a lower price, which Spice Cottage is doing. So go to question H. No, question I, sorry. Megabus provide cheap bus travel in Canada, the US, and the UK. Research showed that if income rose by 10%, then the quantity demanded for bus travel would fall by 15%. So there's an elastic income elasticity. The income elasticity here is elastic. Well, I'll get to calculate it. They said, with reference to the data above and your knowledge of economics, analyze why this knowledge could be useful for firms such as Megabus. First, what is income elasticity of demand? Income elasticity of demand is the degree of responsiveness between the quantity demanded of a product as a result of a change in the level of income. YED is the degree of responsiveness between the quantity demanded of a product as a result of a change in price. That is YED. Then the formula is percentage change in quantity demanded over percentage change in the level of income. So here we have our quantity demanded as fell by 15% because income increases by 10%. So it's going to be minus 15% divided by 10, which is minus 1.5. And whenever you are calculating your YED, if it gives you a negative figure, it means the product is inferior good. And inferior goods are goods that we buy when our level of income falls. Are you with me?
Yes.
So it is income elastic because it's income elastic and it's an inferior good. So that's about that. I think it's clear. So we'll go to question. So here I wrote, the calculation shows that Megabus is income elastic. I said that. And this awareness will allow Megabus to adjust its services in those countries like UK, US. So because now it knows that as soon as the income level increases in US or UK or Canada, people will stop going through the bus. They might buy their own cars. So that makes the demand for Megabus cars be income elastic. So as income increases, people stop going through buses. If they can afford to buy a car, they will buy instead of going through public transport or mega buses. Is it clear? So that is question 1.